Monday. First tonight, $200 million on its way to New Jersey, courtesy the feds. It's to help the state recover from Hurricane Ida last September.
The state is asking for the community's help deciding where that money goes exactly. News 12 New Jersey's Keith Kaczynski in Manville tonight, one of the hardest hit communities in the entire state. And that was for tonight's public hearing. Keith?
Yes, that's right. That public comment forum took place earlier tonight here at Manville High School's auditorium, and there were plenty of emotional and heartbreaking stories of people's tribulations here in this community. There was also discussion about solutions and progress. However, many people say that aid that they desperately need and have needed hasn't come fast enough. Just over a year after Ida devastated Manville, the community gathers, passionately charged.
My kids are too scared to go back. We live near a brook, but it doesn't matter if we elevate our house. The trauma is there.
What I need is help. I begged for help. I'm begging on my knees for help.
The public hearing at Manville High School to explain the allocation of over $228 million provided by HUD to parts of New Jersey hardest hit by Ida. Some people still homeless a year later, as $1.3 billion of unmet recovery needs remain in the state.
I don't have a home anymore. I don't have my things. And I don't feel like a person anymore.
It's ridiculous. Why do they not have some intervention at 6 months or, 5 months? Just the hope of that is very important.
The $228 million will be divided into 11 different pots for housing, public services, planning, infrastructure, and administration. 80% of those funds must be spent in Bergen, Essex, Hudson, Middlesex, Passaic, Somerset, and Union counties.
We did an assessment of the damages after this storm. It was the first time the borough undertook the substantial damage calculations on each home in the floodplain. We had over 200 homes substantially damaged. And I think that sends a message to our state officials and our federal officials that Manville is going to need a good chunk of that money.
So, Keith, for anyone who may be watching at home and didn't have a chance to go to that meeting tonight, how can they get their voices heard? What can they do now?
Absolutely. So there are a variety of ways to do it. You can either mail in your comments, or you can go online and write those comments and submit them online to the Department of Community Affairs here in New Jersey. Also, there will be another public forum in Newark on Monday, September 12th, which is this upcoming Monday. So the public comment period continues through September 16th. The state has to submit those public comments by September 28th, and then HUD has 60 days to review those public comments and then allocate those funds. Back to you, Brittany.
All right, it's going to be a busy month. Keith, thank you for that update tonight.